Welcome back to another Jay's Cluck video, and today we're going to be taking a look at another Infinity Saga character, and we got Marvel Legends Captain America from Captain America and the Winter Soldier, a very good movie back from Phase 2. It's up there, probably my top 5 movies from the Infinity Saga, and maybe overall from the Marvel movies. I really liked this movie, especially that final act on the helicarriers and everything. And so, without further ado, let's take a look at the box. Okay, so up top here, we got to look at the Winter Soldier logo, which is really cool. We get a look at Captain America inside the package. It does come with a head accessory and then the shield down there. We get a look at the Infinity Saga logo. I like that logo. We get a look at the side box art with some different characters and everything, like the other boxes we take a look at. Same with this side right here. More characters and everything. So that's pretty cool. And the one thing I really like about these Infinity Saga boxes that I have said in past videos is they always put the logo on the back of these boxes. So I do like that we get the Captain America and Winter Soldier, I guess, poster right there. And so, yeah, we get 2 figures from this movie and everything. We got bio stuff right here and some other stuff on the bottom. So with that said, let's now take a look on how he's packaged inside the plastic tray. So inside the tray, we do get Captain America, like I said. We get another head sculpt right there, and we get a look at the shield down below. So without further ado, let's take a look at the head sculpt and the shield. Okay, so starting off with the head sculpt here, we got the Chris Evans head sculpt, so it's pretty cool to get one of these. In fact, I think this might be my first one. I did have the Infinity War Chris Evans head, but this is his traditional, without the beard and everything. But you do get his blue eyes and everything. Got the blondish somewhat hair, maybe a little brown in there, and somewhat, it's kind of dark. And so yeah, you got that. I was told I think it kind of looks like him, you know. But it probably is updated compared to the older variant they had back when this came out. So let's look at the head sculpt. Let's take a look at the shield. And finally, with this, I guess, figure, we get his shield. Sorry for the little glares here. We get a silver star, a dark bluish color around the star, a lighter blue color, and then maybe a silverish, grayish color for the next layer, and then the lighter blue color again. So, of course, his stealth outfit is kind of be a bit darker, you know. That way he's not as recognizable. We got a bluish shield right here. And then we got the brown straps that you can put on his arms and everything. So we do got that. So yeah, that's a look at the shield. Let's take a look at Captain America. Okay, so when it comes to Captain America here, we get his helmet and everything. We get the A on top. And we get that darker navy blue helmet sort of design with the strap and everything. You can kind of see his face underneath. Right there. I guess moving down to the body here, we get that silver design for his wings and the star pattern right there, and that kind of goes on over to the shoulders, especially this one. And then he has a shield logo, I believe, on this elbow or upper shoulder area, because it was part of shield at this given time. And basically, it's a pretty simple figure. You get navy blue all over the body. You got this different color right here. You get a silver buckle and a brown belt that is a bit movable. You can move that up and down. You get some red stripes on the outside of the leg right here. And I think on this leg as well. And some brown boots. One thing I forgot to say about this character now that I think about it is that on the poster on the back of the box, it shows that maybe he has some thicker pockets right here on the side, but that's missing right there. So let me know if that's correct. But that was one thing I was told when examining this character compared to the poster and everything. But yeah, like I said, there was apparently some thickness, pockets right here and everything on the side of his legs. So I thought I'd mention that. So again, it's a pretty simple figure, not as colorful as the Bad Batch members if you all been watching my Bad Batch reviews. But yeah, this is his stealth suit, and it's a pretty cool suit. Probably my second favorite suit. I do like the end game, the final battle, Captain America and everything. So we got that. Taking a look at the back here, you do get this silver clasp that I'm going to assume is for his shield. You can't put the shield on the back of his back, but I think he has that in the movie. and so you get some brown, I think, straps right here that kind of are like right there up by his shoulder and everything. So you got that. So, yeah. Now, this is a older character, I believe. Like, they did release one back in 2014 or somewhat along that timeline. So the articulation may be a bit outdated. Like, I can tell you his head, he can't go side to side. But, yeah. Now, one thing is, I did see some reviews, and people talk about pins. I'm not quite sure exactly where the pins are. I think they're, like, in his elbows or knees. So, yeah, if you can educate me on that, like, I would really like to know where exactly to find the pins on an action figure for these older ones. That way I may know in the future and everything. That's the one thing I need to get educated on, is a bit more of the action figure, I guess, anatomy, I guess. So, yeah. So that's a look at Captain America's stealth suit. Let's now take a look at articulation. So when it comes to the head, like I said, you can't, well, let's do this first. You can go down that far. You can go back that far. You can't go side to side, so I'm going to assume that's like some older articulation. And then you can go 360 degrees, a little tight there. You can turn his arm around 360 degrees like so. Same with this arm. Pull it out like that. Same with this arm. You can bend an elbow like that. Twist at the, I guess, back of the arm right there, like so. He does have some wrist articulation, so you can bend it down that far, bend it back that far. Oh, speaking of his hands, I guess, he doesn't come with any other hand accessories, and they're both fist hands. So that doesn't really bother me, because, you know, you all see from my reviews, I prefer not as many hand accessories for some reason. Yeah, if you don't like these fists in his hands, that's all you get. But anyway, back to the articulation segment. You can bend his elbow in that far. Same with this hand, twist 360 degrees, bend like so. And then you can, like I said, twist at that joint back there. And I'm pretty sure I did this, but you can't go 360 degrees. Everything. Can you, yep, you can turn at the waist. You can bend down that far, so wow, that's pretty good right there. Go back pretty far as well. He doesn't go side to side. He can kick out that far and kick back that far. He can do the same with that leg, so pretty good kick and decent kick back because you don't really need to go back too far. He can split at the knees like so, or at the legs. He can bend his knee down that far. And then does he twist at the foot? He does twist at that boot area. And then does he have any... He does go, this foot can go down that far and go up that far. And then there's a little joints in that foot where you can go side to side. It's going to be the same for this leg. Bend like so. Twist at the boot area. Bend at the foot. And then you can bend it up like so. And go side to side. So there's that. So that's a look at articulation. Let's take a look at what the Chris Evans head sculpt looks on, and then we'll take a look at my final thoughts. Okay, so there you go. That's what he looks like with the Chris Evans head sculpt. I'm happy that his, like the ball joint on the head didn't pop off. That's something I always fear about when I do these head swaps and everything. So I actually I like his head there. So I think we're going to end off the video with this. So let me get a maybe better pose, and I'll take a look at my final thoughts. Alright, so there you go. That's my review of Captain America from Captain America the Winter Soldier. A pretty good figure and everything. I have him this pose, kind of like on the, I think the Disney Plus picture, like when you go to Disney Plus and you want to watch the movie. This may have been a poster or like on the DVD cover, but this is the pose I got him in, like the shield right here. You got him looking down somewhat, and yeah. Now, of course, next week's review, which will be Black Widow from this movie, so she'll go nice with this character. And I'll say this, because I actually had to come back and record this outro. When it comes to that Black Widow review, because I've already done that review, it kind of reminded me why I don't, like, I guess, display my action figures outside of packaging. You'll see why in that review. You may already know, but yeah. With that, let me know your thoughts and comments below what you thought of this character. And so I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.